But an Irish bartender, see, the thing, if you don't have any background racial hang-ups, I think Italians' racial hang-ups were gone in the early hundreds.
The cement laying period.
Yes, once you,
the great Empire State Building period.
Once you started to become white people, it stopped.
Yeah.
And I just think, that's the only thing. Black people can't become white people. I think if we could, fucking looking at Obama,
he could just become Americans, though. You really can at this
Americans.
point. I think at this point, though, you could become just Americans.
We fucking love this country, though.
Not African Americans, but just Americans. I really think at this point, you guys
really?
are
You don't get to be
level.
Italian American?
I don't want to be. I could give
So say that speech to everybody.
I could
because everybody does that horse shit.
Oh, I do, and I will. I don't give a shit if a TV show wants to portray Italians as fucking
gangsters,
cement layers, or
whatever.
gangsters,
Right.
or fucking rapists. I could give a shit. It doesn't matter to me because I was born here. Generations of my family were born here, and I think black people too. It's gotten to the point
I think
where
the frustration,
it would be a lot easier to just
I would say the frustration for us.
Yeah.
And I'm not speaking for it, but
I know.
I think
you're the representative in here.
Black people feel like Sylvester Stallone felt at the end of First Blood.
Okay.
That speech that he gave, we want to love this country. But white people make it difficult by how you treat us.
Though?
Yes, because you treat us like dogs.
But I think...
You do. Here's how you treat us.
changed.
You treat us like good boy. Like, here's the one thing. I'm going to tell you what white people do.
More liberals do that,
not
by the way.
fucking like. And I mean, I've had extensive... I lived in Boston. I've said this many times.
Yeah.
I've dealt with racism... a non-overt, a subversive racism. White people in general would have less problem with us if we are less arrogant. They don't like arrogant niggas, man. So here's what they want us to be: either appreciative, like thank you, master, for feeding me.
Oh, shit.
And if you elevate yourself to what you seem to be famous or rich, you go, thank you, master, for letting me attain such wealth and greatness.
But
want to be appreciated for your benevolence.
But how to be treated? But then how? Because if we're not doing that, and I'm not representing white people.
Okay.
I'm not saying that. Then what's the option there?
It's why you like Michael Vick now. It's why you like Mike Tyson now. It's why any former arrogant. It's why you like Muhammad Ali now. Any former arrogant nigga who is now contrite and in his place is well loved. Tyson gets all kind of movies and shit now because they forgave him.
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather, as soon as something bad happens to Floyd Mayweather Jr., and he's going, I'm sorry. Michael Vick. But see, I'm watching Michael Vick.
Are you keeping your eye on him? Yeah.
Michael Vick, I'm appreciative. Thank you, sir. Michael Vick, the new white quarterback, Michael Vick,
Yeah.
the new doing well, Michael Vick, the new dunking after he scores, he stopped all that shit. That celebratory nigga shit. And now he's going, man, fuck he's getting his swagger back. He forgot that white people hated him.
So he's getting,
they love him.
He's getting the itch to go strangle some dogs.
He's getting the itch. He's feeling like, I can't do wrong again. Where my dogs at?
It's time to go to the dog.
Time for me to drown a dog up in this motherfucker. You can see his
Time to go to the
interviews.
shelter and shit.
His interviews are changing from when he's thank you, so I'm so happy to be here, to like, I don't know, I might stay with the Eagles.
Right.
Looking at my
I might go back to Atlanta. I don't like that cracker playing for Atlanta. I'm telling you, if you're like white people love contrite, apologetic, in their place black people. And why should we be in any place? That's what kills. It's just, there's white arrogance is the issue. And that situation you did with that girl, you just think back. Step outside your body, and you expected that girl to say how high when you say jump once you gave her that giant $20 bill.
Not out of context of her job. I never expect anything more than her job. I do like when I tip a bartender, it does give them a little more incentive to get over to me a little faster because I don't like standing in a crowd waiting for a fucking drink.
Let's put it this way. Hookers don't like to be said, all right, prostitute, start taking my dick down your throat, you dirty... You see how porn stars act when they come in? They go, can you...
Yeah.
They want to be treated like ladies.
It's the most...
Hey, you fucking dirty stink hooker. Who fucked you in your ass today? Like, they go, you piece of shit.
It's the most frustrating thing that we deal with, knowing what they do for a living. You're absolutely right. And once again, him fucking summarizing it like we were talking about in the bathroom.
I was just
you
saying,
know how to summarize
Patrice
shit.
is a student of society of all types. White, black, Asian. You have used your life and your wisdom to study all people.
And see how they behave.
It is amazing.
And if you get a hooker, you should be able
amazing.
to say what you just said.
If you pay for pussy, when she walks in the door, when I've ever gotten a hooker, I've been very girlfriendy with her. Like, hey, you need something to drink? I should be able to go, all right, start peeling them down, you filthy animal. I'm paying for your stinking... Hey, let me see that piss hole right now. Fuck, dirty, stinking... Your mother must be disgusted with you, you piece of shit. I'm paying for pussy, you fucking whore.
Yes.
But you go, hey, how you doing? You want her to feel good, and you feel good, but you should be able to treat her like dog shit.
Yeah, but she's not going to like that.
Yeah, but so it's in the context
of the job, but...
It makes a good point. He did it in the context of the job. That's what he does.
But here's what
she probably misrepresented him because of where she comes from.
But that's what I'm saying. White people do not. Black people look at white people and try to understand the situation. White people, because you hover above us with this attitude of we're better, you don't ever really try to understand. Oh,
well, you know what it is? And it's hard for me, too, because when I walk into a bar and there's a girl behind the bar, and I do the same thing. Drop her a 20, pay for the drink first, and then just give her a 20 immediately. And she'll look and be like, oh, thank you. Like, really, she'll be, thank you so much. And I'll
$20
be like,
tip
no
is some
problem.
dope-ass shit.
And that's just the beginning, because as the night goes on, I don't think I've ever gotten a drink and not left the change on the bar and shit. And that's after tipping. Like, I will take fucking care of a bartender.
You weren't wrong, but I'm telling you why that happened.
But she should understand the job she's in. Why doesn't she understand her job?
Fuck you, motherfucker.
Yeah, why?
She understands her job.
But that's the type of shit.
First of all,
hold on. When you're a bartender, that's the type of shit that does go on, and you should understand that. But you're gonna have guys that are tipping a little more.
She's a bartender at the Apollo Theater. First of all, it's like she lives off of her salary. Because a place like Apollo probably pays like it's a job, and because you're not counting on tips. They probably had a sword fight to see who worked this event. But it's not like she can change. They didn't give her any training at the fucking thing.
You're gonna be tipped
because she has.
This is the act of people giving you money for service.
She has a black boss.
Yeah,
it's the thing. When I walk into a McDonald's, if I look around for a white boss, when I see black girls at the thing and black kids, and I see a white boss, I go, this is going to be a good McDonald's. If you see all blacks and then some Mexicans and some, it's chances it's going to be a shitty McDonald's experience.
How can you have a shitty McDonald's experience?
I'll tell you why.
That?
You can.
Explain that.
Huffing and puffing. I don't have patience with huffing anymore. Hands on hips. If you're not ready to order, I don't give a fuck where. Sometimes you just you looking, and if you're not ready to order, I have to grab you, because you'll go and start talking to your friend at the apple pies, because you waiting for this slow motherfucker.
The apple pie.
I hate slow motherfuckers. Damn, it's the same menu. It's like it really is like a Sinbad bit.
Yeah.
It's like, but I'm telling you, that's why. Look, I'll say there are some things. Look, white people should get treated better in some situations. I mean, just 'cause they're white. But black people, if I walk in a sneaker store, they should treat me like royalty,
because you
and
are
treat you like shit.
You're buying top of the line.
This black girl's getting ready to buy a pair of purple Adidas because it matches the scarf she bought. White people, take up your whole time finding out how the gel and the Asics work.
Is this going to be good on my treadmill?
Yeah, and then you don't buy. You cheap and you suck. But they still treat you with fucking respect. But in a restaurant, white people should get treated like gods. At the sneaker store, they should roll out the red carpet for me, nigga. Because I'm walking in that bitch going, give me the 3 new Jordans. And give me that T-shirt right there, nigga. Let's go.
Yeah.
And that's how it happens all day. We don't go in sneaker stores and fuck around. White people do that. But we go in restaurants with $60 and order $58 worth of shit.
And
just
give grief to the waiter. Just give grief for everything that comes by.
Patrice, you're a sneaker guy where you wear once or twice the sneakers, right?
Yeah,
I remember
I'm
having that conversation with you. That is just insane to me that you would wear sneakers just once or twice.
Man.
Motherfuckers should know my pedigree at a fucking at the shoes.
And where do the sneakers go after you wear them once or twice?
They don't go. They just be in my closet, and I go, wow, I should stop buying so many sneakers. But
are you being serious?
I'm being dead serious.
How many times do you really wear a pair of sneakers?
Right now, the ones I have on, these have become like somehow my favorite sneakers. I don't know why.
Okay.
But I have a lot of, there's a pair, I'm telling you, there's a pair of alligator skin Chuck Taylors I got my eye on, man. When I buy them, I'll probably wear them once, but I have them. I just have them.
I just don't get it.
Just to have them.
I have some alligator skin Chuck Taylors, bitch. It just is what it is, you know?
Real alligator.
A dead animal.
Got to be real alligator sneaker.
Exotic
what do those
creature.
look like, Danny? Let me check those out.
There's some alligator skin Chuck Taylors.
You know, only certain people can pull that off. Patrice is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can pull off the alligator sneaker.
Like in the jacket you got on today.
I'm trying to keep my swagger, but you know, having a
black, almost leather jacket on today.
Having a girlfriend makes you forget swagger sometimes, you know.
Does it?
So
Holy
yeah, sometimes.
shit.
There you go. Look at that. Look at that.
Holy shit! It's
those
fucking
fucking gator,
black alligator,
and those look like fucking hornback. Those are some bad motherfuckers.
Those are dinosaur sneakers.
Those are bad and no one would notice. You would never notice. But if you walk by a bitch who's checking you up and down, she's gonna like. This nigga got on alligators. And the new shit, don't wear diamonds in your watch. Like if a motherfucker know that, like all the rich rappers now, they're going to like, what's that? It's just a normal watch, $1 million.
Really?
You know, don't wear no shiny shit. You know, you know, you go, wait a minute, is that a 12-karat diamond pinky nail? Like this nigga just like it's very like those,
a little more subdued.
Those fucking sneakers are probably they look like somebody's trying to sell them because they call them custom and Convert. Those look about a G, maybe. Howdy.
Well, these are custom.
These are custom.
Oh, they're only 400.
This guy will make them for you.
Oh,
custom. What? What's this?
Custom alligator
what
Converse.
What's going on here?
Make them for you.
He makes them for you.
That's crazy.
Can you give me that
They're made to
website before we
order.
go?
Yeah, of course.
We need it. It's only $400. That's cheap for some fucking gator.
Patrice is making a deal right now.
Walk around with the gator.
Right now.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
Holy
she
shit.
looked down at your sneakers, man. And she know her shit.
Yeah.
Same thing with women. You look down at that. She got some nice shoes. That bitch is all right, nigga. They pay less, but she's working them. Details, man.
Pay less.
So it's context. So look, I'm in perfect agreement that there's places where, but like again, not to go back to the Chinese people thing, but I'm saying, why would you treat black people poorly, and we are the real core
we're
customers. The only customers you have at the bulletproof, Chinese restaurant.
Right.
But here's the thing that we don't have a history of doing. We don't have a history of truly saying fuck you. Only one time in history do we is the busing thing is Rosa Parks, and then we said fuck it, bus boycott. After that, we don't have a history of going, you gonna treat us like this? Fuck you. And it means something. Like we really go, hey, everybody, listen, I don't want to protest, but this Asian person, really, everybody walk in and see how this person treats you. You should stop buying from here just because they treat you like shit.
Well, you know why? Because technically,
away.
Ever since the Rosa Parks stuff and the civil rights of the 60s and early 70s, the laws themselves have been changed. Like, you used to be allowed to say, no blacks at this counter.
Right.
Motherfucker, no blacks at this counter. The laws, technically and literally, were changed so that it allows that. So there was no real fight, but there's that.
Here's the heart that you're dealing with, though.
Mm-hmm.
The heart from us. Yes, you can't say no blacks here, but say you own a restaurant. You can't say there's no blacks allowed, but really in there's no blacks allowed.
Right,
in
right,
your
right.
heart.
That's what I mean. Now you're dealing with personal.
Now you can't
prove
things. It. Now it's a race to prove racism, and now white people, what they do is they wait for someone to fuck up racially, and then they lambaste that person and make him the
sacrificial
one.
lamb. He's the one.
He's the guy.
We
now
aren't
that he's
like that
gone
anymore. Yeah,
racism's gone.
this makes things better.
That's that.
Yeah.
You know, so that ultimately it is a heart thing, because we have to love this country to not have burned it down.
But
we should be insurgents. Seriously, we should be motherfuckers that just are coming out every 5 minutes. You don't know if we're going to blow ourselves up.
There's a portion.
In a diner.
There's a portion of black society that is very similar to that. Not to the
Israelites, nigga, on the corner of fucking.
Not to the extremes of terrorism, but just to the extremes of really tying up the system in ways financially, prison systems, fucking come on, convenience store robberies. Enough already. Can I see one white guy under that fucking mask?
Can I say Bernie Madoff is the one guy who has been dealt with by this white collar crime.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you, man, when it's mostly blacks and mostly Latinos selling little vials of crack. Mm-hmm. When you can get 25 years for little vials of crack, and those are the people who are selling it.
I don't care about this shit.
But I'm saying there's ways to, and I'm not making excuses for motherfuckers who's out there doing crime.
I'm talking violent crime.
What do you think? There's no white people in jail for violent crime?
I never said that. There's some mean motherfuckers. Believe me, I watch Lockup. It's the scariest place on earth.
Do you see some of these fucking Aryan
Brotherhood
motherfuckers? And don't forget that we are in a metropolitan. This is how we live.
Oh, I understand.
Is exactly like fucking Braveheart. There's the major Mel Gibson place.
Yeah.
But then you got to run through the rest of the country. You're running through the mountains to get the Skaguga clan to join you in society. These motherfuckers.